Good afternoon. Is day 152? It's Saturday, May 17th. Work was pretty chill. Auction buyer showed up, cleaned out the unit. He cleaned it out in like 8 minutes. It was pretty quick. Um, Besides that, I think that was the only move out. No, pretty easy day. The big kicker is last night. So last night, my buddy Trent, he on Snapchat, he asked if I want to like, join up tonight when it comes to like on Xbox. I was like, yeah, sure. So what, 9:30 ish or so? Um, I joined up, and then we just talked and chilled. But I don't know. It's almost like weird now. Just I don't really. I mean, it's been a couple weeks, several weeks. I kind of like just stopped playing games, video games, and like what was a lot like minimal contact. Like I don't know, I just want to. I was just there, just silent, just listening. I'm just there chilling. Uh, just there listening. Um, but I could tell it wasn't like awkward, but it was more like it wasn't the same feeling I guess before. I don't know, like it's like I don't know, they were talking about just stuff. I mean, they weren't like really talking about much, but just they were like, "Oh, let's play something." It's like, well, we can't really play these games because somebody. I'm like, well, that somebody's me, right? Johnny was saying that. I don't know, Johnny. Johnny's Johnny, but and like, yeah, I mean, I'm like, yeah, I'm just chilling. I can play together. Like, I'm literally just here. Which I'm pretty sure I just said that along the lines of, yeah, I'm just here. Um, yeah, I'm just here chilling. And it's like that one meme of, I don't know, it's like a dog or what. Like he has his hands in his pocket and just like I'm just chilling. And yeah, I mean that was just me, like kind of like in the corner of the party, just there. I'm just listening. I don't got much input. I haven't really talked to you guys. I talked to you like once the past like month, besides Philo, but which would have been twice. But yeah, it's like maybe twice. No, I'm just very rare, right? Um, but I just don't hop on anymore. Like I don't have Xbox Live, so it's like I can't really play with you guys like on a game you guys are wanting to play or buy a game. So it's just like, hey guys, like what's up? That's kind of it, and that's where the whole like, I guess kind of like fitting in and in again. Oh, it's weird. Like feels like it's being a stranger again almost. But then again, nah. It just like hey, it's just been a while. um, then again, I'll definitely say it's my fault, on my end too. Not really talking about. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just here, just chilling, just just listening. Like, but like, I mean, realistically, because it was late, like I wasn't gonna stay on that long. So I hit it with like 10:20. Like I was only there for like half an hour, which it's like you consider the fact that I rarely talk to him now, and it's like I'm only hopping half an hour. Yeah, I mean, I get it, I get it. But I'm there, and then I was like, they ever want to play a game. I'm like, look, it's already like really late. I got work tomorrow, so I'm like, yeah, like, oh, I'm actually getting off. The moment I said that, Johnny leaves. It's like, I told him, I was like, yeah, 100% expected that. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I I know Johnny doesn't hate me. I know I say that, like, but I don't know. I propose that he hates the fact that I just stopped playing games or just like stop talking to them. I don't know the exact reason. Obviously, it's like me just. Well, it was becoming like starting to become a thing where it's like just me not staying up late anymore. Which I mean, I told him like I'm not that guy that stays up anymore. Like that's just not me anymore. Um, because they were wanting to like I remember they were wanting to like stay up like super late, like 2 a.m., 3. I'm like, dude, like that's not me. I've only stayed up since we play games together. I've only stayed up just less than a handful of times. So it's just like we're that's just not gonna happen. Just it's one of those things like that era is done with for me. Like if I'm gonna play with you, it's gonna be a few hours max tops, and that's it, right? Uh, you know, I don't got that in me anymore. So it was one of those things where like that was becoming a thing, which I don't know if he doesn't like mention it a lot, but I know Johnny was about like just not me staying up late anymore, stuff like that. I was like, look, that's just not me anymore. I mean, that wasn't really me to begin with compared to how long they stayed up. I'm just, not built like that. Um, and obviously, there was some things with, when I first started the channel, with Johnny and me, and there was Trent too. Not Trent, but, there was that one issue. Like when I, around the time I started this channel. Um, but yeah, it just kind of, like what I was mentioning about like him bringing up the whole, like, yeah, we could play a game, but somebody, it's like, yeah, I know that's me. Like, like y'all don't. I'm not here to play a game with y'all. I'm here to just chill. I was gonna say chill and talk, but I wasn't really even talking. I was just chilling. Like I'm just here chilling. But that's pretty much it. May say something here and there, but yeah, just chilling. So I don't know that. I feel like it's like a disliking of just me just not talking to them. Well, yeah, he did bring because he brought up like some he was commenting like I may not talk to him again if I get married. Like, well, in my head, I'm like, we can still talk on Snapchat. I mean, that obviously with marriage, like that's still like unknown, right? But I mean, I get what he's getting at. Like, if I'm not talking to them, maybe talking to them once or twice a month. How's it gonna go with like if things majorly change in my life like that? Like, I get that, but it just it's still funny, think about it because we literally live within a few miles radius from each other, or so it's just like yeah, we don't talk, but like I can literally it'll take me a minute to drive by your place, you know, less than a minute. So I was like, oh, I was kind of yeah, I don't know, I know I was kind of like the all men out there for sure, not the whole conversation I join because I don't know. It's just a little bit. I don't know. It's just because when I thought I was making this video, I was like, well, should I tell like have I changed? Like, did I don't know. It's like when I'm there, I'm just quiet. Right? I'm just there. Which, to be quite fair, I've been like that the past several months. When we were playing games, I was just kind of there. Even when we were playing together. Hmm. I don't know. It's just not as talkative as before. I guess that's the way to put it. Hmm. I know it's not them, it's me. But it just, I don't know, like what's like for me. I'm just thinking to myself, like, do I do I find joy in playing video games anymore? Maybe that's something. Hmm. That was a video I was watching. Um, Shoot, I don't, I forget the title for it, but no, it wasn't procrastination. It was something else. It was something else about the mind. I was watching, but it was talking about like for it was talking about like bad habits. That's what it was. It was talking about bad habits, and one of the things it was where like if we try to get rid of a habit, we need to replace it with something equal in order to ensure we don't go back to the bad habit, or let's just say a habit we just don't want to do, right? So like for me, let's say video games, I need to try to find something to replace video games, which you know I don't think I would it'd be fair comparing to like working out. I feel like that's a little bit different, but for me, it was more just like reading. But I just don't find the same joy as in reading as playing video games. So maybe that's why it's just like I just don't have the joy. Even if I did go back, it's not fully there with with other things behind this, you know, behind I guess behind the scenes, right? So I don't know. It's just one of those. Am I just lacking the joy, or my replacement in video games is not sufficient enough? No, because one thing I was always wanting to do was like hang out. I guess replacing video games was hanging out IRL, doing stuff IRL, right? And obviously, it sounds like it's for me bringing that up past past few years. I mean, what past few years we all hanged out like once, yeah, maybe once we all hanged out together. So maybe twice, I don't, maybe. So it's just not something like, hey, let's go meet up, every Sunday or every Saturday night, you know, go to our place, let's play a game, let's watch a movie, let's do something right together, consistent. I mean, that would definitely be like a replacement video games for me for sure. Like just that enjoyment, looking forward to every week. But I mean, obviously, that's in our friend group. That's not something that's going to happen um, consistently. Consistent enough at least, right? I mean, really, there was a lot of opportunities in the past, like a lot, you know, since we graduated till now. I mean, gosh, well, that's almost 10 years. I mean, 10 years. I would say we hanged out like less than a handful of times. So you think about how many days there are, and 365 times by like 10. It's like and only like a one what at least one percentage. So out of the almost 10 years we graduated, right? Not until 2026, but let's say almost 10 years, right? Or not, let's say after the 9 years, after graduation, we've only hanged out maybe a percentage, or we hanged out for like a what percentage or less, you know. And like for me, obviously, I've fallen out with video games. Like that's over the years, it's just little by little till now. Like I'm just like, yeah, like it just I'm just not into it anymore, or as into it. Like I can still play, but it's not the same enjoyment. But like Johnny and Phil, like they love video games still. I mean, Trent and Ryan still play games, but it's like for me, I'm like it's like kind of like that starting to be the odd man out because yeah, I'm just don't play games anymore. Like just kind of yeah, like the odd man out, falling out type of thing. Just like I don't know. I mean, I kind of see where it's going. Like in a few years, it's just like I mean, for me, it just I'm not like that. I mean, there was like two because I told them I wanted to play what Expedition 33 and Obsidian, the new one came out, the remastered one, Oblivion, like Oblivion remastered. Like those are two games I'll be down to play, but of course they're single player, right? Um, but it's just one of those things where like besides that, I mean, obviously there was other games in the past I wanted to play or we did play it, and we just didn't get all into it. Just one of those things like just games aren't for me anymore. But that's where it's like I join in. Ryan and Trent are playing the game together. Johnny is playing a game, different game, and then Philo like Philo might play a different game as well, right? So everyone, well, yeah. I mean, at this point, I think it sounds like they're all kind of playing a different game. They might play like one game together, maybe, because like we can't play PC games because Philo's computer, his pretty much computer got bricked, and it's gonna be a while till you can afford to get a new one, right? So PC games, which that would probably have been the best chance to play a game together, that's out of the option for who knows how many months, maybe till next year, right? Hopefully not, but yeah, I mean, it could be that way. And it's like, well, like PC out, yeah, like we were playing like some games PC, but you know, so like Xbox, the only game we can't really play it's Fall Guys, but it's 4 players, so Ryan uh, can't join in, or it's the scenario how it was going yesterday was Johnny was wanting to opt out. But like for me, it's like no, like I'm just here chilling. Like y'all can play it together, which like I didn't join in to play. I joined in just to talk. Like I don't have to play something to enjoy being in the party. Um, but yeah, just I don't know. Oh, I guess we'll see next time I join in. Just kind of how that conversation goes. I know Johnny, me. There's definitely like some fallout. if like I feel like it won't take much to kind of just sever the bonds. Like all it takes me to say something or do something, and then just just cut that. And it's like, oh god, kind of like walking on thin ice. But I don't know. It's just like I know he wants me to play games again. Was like that's just not me anymore. So it's just like I don't know. But I mean, it is what it is. You know. regardless if something's done or not, life moves on. Um, well, we will see. We will see what the future holds for us. Maybe that's the title. We'll see what the future holds for us. Yeah, I'll tell it that. So, well, up until because I'm off Monday, so up until Tuesday and then next video. So, take care. See ya. So, title again. We'll see what the future holds for us. All right. See ya.